Age Forsaken here, and today we're looking at the new custom roundup for the final faction. So we're going to start off the video looking at Sean Maccabee's, basically Venomized figures. This isn't the Venomized line that they thought up, this is what he thought up. Very much Flood-like in a lot of ways, very similar to Halo's Flood. Basically, if something got into our heroes is basically what we're looking at here. So very cool customs right there. And of course, these are from Goolsbee. You can see here he has an army of red shadows. He's making his own red shadow figures here using the final faction base bodies and mixing parts and things of that nature. And what's cool about this is, if we go down, because I was talking to him about it in some of his other replies, we get to see what he based it on and stuff like that. So, of course, Carlos Xavier Mendina has this cool custom bike with nice paint job on Amari. Looking cool there. I like that a lot. Got to get our people on the road. Here, Ray's Goolsbee with his Red Shadow Pilot, with his Kraken and his Trooper. And of course, here's James Whitelow. And if you can see here, he's reusing some of the parts in different ways. That's the hand from the armor set that, man, I can't remember the name off the top of the head. But yeah, multiple armor sets and things, mix and matching parts. Very cool looking. He looks like he's ready to do some damage. With his steadfast there. Like the ingenuities, like I told him. He also has just a whole bunch of custom figures here. Using the figures, and you can see he's reusing them in different ways. That's what I think is so cool about his customs. Like, even though they kind of fit together, they also stand apart in a lot of ways. Like, the helmets and stuff and heads that he's using, paint jobs he's doing, things of that nature. They can work together, but they don't have to be together. So looking pretty cool there. Let's see what else he put here. Here's another figure. And you can see he's using the armor bits, and it looks like he's using some other parts from other stuff. Always cool to see. And here's another shot here from James. And you can see here, as he's putting these together, definitely got a vision for how he can make the figures basically look different, but also still work with that same material. Okay, so of course Maccabee, we already looked at this. I don't know why he must have put it in here. This is from a different angle, so you can get more shots of the actual sculpting and modifying he's done here. It looks like he's basically adding parts and then maybe possibly sculpting too. Here's Daniel Lang. He's basically making some cool mechs here. I love how clean his paint jobs are. Basically it looks metal, but it doesn't scream. I just dry brushed everything. I overbrush everything. As I look at other people's customs, I'm just learning that I'm not that good at making stuff look realistic. Anyway, another cool mech. Well, I guess I can't keep recording. Okay, and here we go. Like I said, more mechs. And here's some good use of custom parts and accessory packs to change it up. You got the arms there, and I love his paint job. Like I said, I don't know, I'm gonna have to learn how to paint apparently. Okay, and here's Carl Bohm. And of course this must be a back view. We'll probably get a front view here in a second. Yeah, here's a front view or side view. He's got these insectoid, and he's using human body parts and mixing them with insects and other Karn type creatures. So it's pretty cool there. Let's see here. Here's a front view. And like I said, you can see kind of he's using, the female base body from Shift And then he's using other parts from other figures and things of that nature. So it's pretty cool to see that. I like the paint job on the blue one especially. And here's John Clay. Very much looking like a predator here. His custom is using the different parts and everything. I'm not sure what arms are. I guess those are parts of Karn arms within other characters' wrist guards. Pretty cool. Let's see. Here's another picture of it. You can see basically very much a predator looking character. Okay. Here he is mixing and matching humans with Karn parts again. You can see little crazy stuff going on there. Pretty cool. And let's see here. Well, if the picture ever comes up. Okay, and here's the Acrm, basically, with a very either Transformers or Gundam inspired paint job, you tell me. Looks very much like a Starscream or something to me. Wow. His diver has lost his body, but he's still ready to fight the fight. So pretty cool there. Lots of cool imaginative use of parts there. You got the FDO mech body with the Acrm arms, the legs from the 151, the P151 or whatever it's called. You got this. You got different parts from figures and accessory packs and everything else there. Here's just a cool little paint job. Not a bad little thing there to repaint some of the turrets and stuff. Same thing, same shot, but from above. It does make it look a little more futuristic in some ways to give it that clean look with the white paint and then having just the metal parts showing through. And here is his Carlos. We looked at earlier, this figure, but now you can see the more detail he's put in. The paint job on this. Basically you can see the original figure, you can see the repaint, and what I like about it is like you can kind of see like the sheen of the paint and everything. It's like really thought went into, well, do I paint this silver or do I leave this black? Things of that nature. You can see a lot of detail that gets lost in the sculpt normally, the way it comes from the store. Of course, here's just a repaint of Steadfast as well. I mean, repaints can make these figures look a lot more valuable, in my opinion. So that's always cool. Okay, let's see here. Here we are, another repaint with its ATV, and there looks like a turret in the background. More, ATV shots, arrows, customized there. Looks like this one's got a little bloody from the chainsaw action. You're showing your violence there, Steadfast. We know you are actually the one responsible for starting the war. They would just come in to say, hey, and you had to kill that first grunt. I'm joking. Okay, and of course, you can see here different use of accessory packs to make more of a, I don't know, it kind of looks like a Viper almost from Cobra. Great, cool looking repaints, imaginative colors going on here, stuff you don't normally see. That's what I love about doing this. Like, you get to see stuff you just normally don't see. Like, here's mostly a repaint, but also some reimagining and some customizing of the figure. So I like that. Good job there, Robert. Okay, let's see here. More of the same. More thought went into making another creature. Here we go. Mix and match parts. There we go. It looks pretty crazy. I like the chains. That's a good touch. Like it's broken free. Oh no. or they're supposed to be handlers that are keeping it in line that are just not there. That's pretty cool to think about. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Now, I like the use of the helmet to make this more humanoid in some ways. The 151 here. You know, I like the colors of the paint. But like me, you know, we're all learning, work in progress as far as that goes sometimes. And I just don't even know what I see. And sometimes I'm looking at this stuff and I'm like, what do they do? That looks like the tail from a armor pack for the Rumbler, I guess. And with a head on the end of it. like they're just mad creations here. Here it is from the other view. That's pretty crazy. I like the crazy creations people come up with. That's part of the fun of this. Let's see here. This one has like a bomb. And Robert was like the first one to get in some pictures, so like I was picking on him because like he was putting so many pictures up. I was like, you know, it might be your show at this point. But then of course I got flooded with stuff. Thank you so much for everybody who decided to share their art and everything. There is that creature we saw from behind, like a dinosaur or something, with a bomb on top of it. And you can see like he's using Final Faction parts here. If you zoom in and start looking at stuff, you can tell the cannons here are from the Final Faction here. They're on the side of the dinosaur. Let's see here. There's another view. More of the same, but different views. Okay. Okay, and here is Bantam. I really like this one. Like, it just like the colors on the paint job on this one are really good. Like, you know, obviously he's using some different armor packs and stuff to make him even more imposing than Deadfast already is. But basically, the paint job's really standing out on this one, I think. Looks like lived in, like, you know, like sci-fi armor should look. If he's actually been to the battlefield ever. Okay. Okay, let me make sure I didn't miss anything here. I think that's just about everything. I hope I didn't miss anybody's stuff. So, what do you guys think? What's your favorite so far? Have you guys seen something that's going to inspire you to make your own, you know, random mech or human alien hybrid? You know, what are you guys thinking as far as this week's pull of customs here? Anyways, if you like these videos, like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, pour on the plastic.